Previously, in a fake eviction, Mark left the house.
No way!
And moved into Big Brother's secret time bomb bunker. Plus, 3 Big Brother legends returned.
Oh my God. Here's to the bunker, guys.
And were given a secret mission.
The 4 of you will have complete control over who faces the public vote.
I love you.
The thing about Mark is he just goes into instant wanker mode.
I'm happy about the fact he's gone.
He does actually think he's king of the house.
I'm glad that he's gone.
What a stupid bitch.
I hate her.
Tonight, they are unleashed on the house and will nominate live.
Time bomb. Timewarp week has well and truly landed, and tonight we are cranking up our time portal and sending it into overdrive. On Friday, Big Brother pulled the wool over our housemates' eyes with a fake eviction that saw Mark booted out and then straight back in again. Plus, we had 3 legendary housemates, Brian Bello, Helen Wood and Nikki Graham. They were dragged from Big Brother's past and crash landed well in its present. So, for the past 48 hours, they've all been stashed away in our secret time bomb bunker, where they've been spying on the rest of the house. And tonight, our 4 bunker buddies will be unleashed on the house live. But not before they are forced to nominate one housemate for eviction this Friday. Who says that things are better left in the past? Not us. Now, if that wasn't enough, we have also got some famous ex-housemates dropping in to tell us exactly what it is like to live with our 3 legends. Plus, Big Brother's behavioural expert, Judy James, is going to be giving us her take. Yay! On how the new arrivals will affect the house. But before all of that, let's get you up to speed with what happened yesterday. And Nikki has a special request for Mark.
Day 33, 10:12 a.m. It's the morning after Mark's fake eviction. The housemates are unaware that last night Mark was saved by the public and is secretly living in Big Brother's time bomb bunker alongside legendary former housemates Brian, Helen and Nikki.
Mark, please don't shit in there.
What do you want me to do? Shit on your pillow?
Isn't there a poo in the
Yeah, what, my dog?
in the garden?
Is there a sand pit outside? I'm going to sit and...
I get my cream.
Want to grab a shit? Whatever you need to get, guys. I need to go have a shit.
Some of the housemates are still in bed.
Oh, it's not coming. I thought I had one coming out. Oh, there we go. A bit tight, that one. Oh. I think today's a good day for a lie-in.
While the shutters are still down, the Timewarp housemates have been allowed to stretch their legs in the garden.
This is one of the best Big Brother gardens. This is amazing. I want to go up there. I love it. Dun, dun, dun.
Why is there just a pair of pants there? Boys are so gross. Jack, you're gross. You trump, you leave pants lying around.
I do not leave pants lying around. Can we stop the accusation there, please? My eyes are burning.
Your arse is.
I'd love to do this, right? This is something I'd love to do. As I said, I'd love to break up the little faction. I'll tell you how the factions are, right? You've got Jack, Chloe and John will hang around. That's them. Right? I call them white team, right? Then you've got the black, which is the new people. This is me, there was Sam and Simon, right? And then you've got absolute bum licker, arse sniffer, saddle sniffer. Like she came in with us, and she's part of the white team because of Harry, because I love her. The grey team is Danny and Christian, and then on his own little island over here is Nick, right? But he's all loved up with John one. Like basically, witness me. It's actually sick how much. Like this is how they are on the couch. Oh, Nick. She is doing anything for airtime. That is as much as I can give. She is literally. She would suck your dick for a bit of airtime.
Sam is talking to Big Brother.
It feels very, very surreal. I'm sitting outside having my coffee thinking I shouldn't be here, or I didn't expect to be here, but I'm glad I was up for eviction because it was an experience, and I'm so grateful to the public for saving me. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm just really grateful. I feel really lucky, and now that Mark's not here, and I've gelled with so many more people, so, and I know that's what I do. That's why I travel so much, because I love to make friends. But it was difficult when we came in together and we were so close.
Back in their bunker, the Timewarp housemates are spying on the main house.
Mark, do you think she's jealous of Harry and Nick?
And she likes Nick as a friend, and that's all. But Harry has took Nick away from her.
No, I think Jed loves being fancied.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. She loves that.
She does. That's all they do all day. Sleep.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna be happy when we go in there. I've got to make sure.
Harry and Nick have definitely done something. He's definitely fingered her or something.
All they do is just rub each other all day. It's sick. That's why Nick was pissing me off. And then she'll walk around with her tits out again. And
what is that?
She must have said that to get in the house. I walk around naked all the time.
She does something different with her. Yeah. She's like, she's not right, but she's very clever at what she's doing. Like, she wants everyone to turn on you, basically. The public aren't stupid, they know what she's doing.
11:17 a.m. Sam is talking to Simon about Mark.
People obviously now, looking at it, hated Mark. Like, really hated him.
I hate you.
No, I don't think so, but because I was joined to his hip. And also maybe because after the way, like, we have that sort of banter and the way he speaks to me, and obviously I know he's just joking, and then to have a kiss, people might just think I'm a bit of a mug, do you know what I mean?
She's going on like you was in a proper relationship.
I know.
She's going on like you're Ross and Rachel.
I was locked and I dropped the lips on you. Relax. Until you dropped the lips on me.
We got a single crazy female running around the house after one kiss.
That's what everyone was saying
like,
on Twitter about it, was how she kissed you.
Yeah, I was locked. Man, I would have kissed Christian, to be honest with you.
That night when you turned on your side and you just went like, tickle my neck or something, it was cringe.
What, I did?
Yeah, you just totally pied her.
I pied her?
Yeah.
Don't remember.
Yeah, you turned on your side. She obviously wanted a kiss and stuff, and you turned on your side and you went, tickle my neck.
Something wrong with me. Oh.
Well, there's loads of positives Mark brought to this house. I think it's
lots of energy.
Unfair to say that everything he did was wrong. I mean, as I said to you, I did never have a problem with him. And if I did, I told him.
Okay.
But he is such a big energy in this place. It's huge.
Totally.
Huge. And they're saying it's changed completely, the atmosphere and everything. It's completely, they like it, which is fine, which is good, you know, if that's what people like. But but we only knew him when we were here. I honestly thought it would be Mark. Mark would be here to the final. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
About 24 hours.
I kind of think I want to go back in with them now.
I'm sure some other feathers will be ruffled later on this evening. Look,
They're in there.
OK, still to come, we've got more highlights from yesterday. We've got some ex-housemates coming in to give us their expert opinions, and this lot will be unleashed live in the house. Welcome back to Big Brother Time Bomb Live. Keep doing that. OK, so Timewarp Week has landed, and for the next few days, Big Brother's past will be dragged up to haunt the present. I love you lot. On Friday night, Big Brother legends Brian Bello, Helen Wood and Nikki Graham were dusted off and brought out of storage and smuggled into our secret time bomb bunker. Now, for the past 48 hours, they've been shacked up with Mark and they've been having a little snoop around the house. Throughout the week, Mark, Brian, Helen and Nikki have to decide which housemates should face eviction this Friday. And tonight, they're going to make their first nomination live before we release all 4 of them into the main house like little squirrels running around. It's going to be huge. You have to watch it. Right, OK, before all of that, let's head back to yesterday. And Mark is telling Helen and Nikki about the junk in his trunk.
11:53 a.m. Mark is talking about his physique.
I don't touch juice. I barely go to the gym. I eat whatever I bloody want. And I'm in the lab all the time. I'm just lucky.
Yeah.
That's too easy. I've trained probably once, maybe twice. I think I did legs, and that was it.
Oh, well.
That's why I have this big ghetto booty. I grew it. But the thing is, it looks muscly, doesn't it? Feel it.
My friends are obsessed with our
That's fat. Big fat hole.
It looks hard.
You've got a good arse, Helen.
I did.
Look at that. It's just fat.
I had a really nice ass the other month, and then I stopped training.
Just squat.
No, I was born with
weights.
Big fat hole on me. It's not muscly. That's fat.
Is it?
Look at that.
Looks muscly, doesn't it?
Looks muscly. Squeeze it. Yeah, see, it's all fat.
Simon is talking to Big Brother about Mark.
Even when Mark was here, even though he was like my best friend of the house, we didn't have long chats together, but we always knew we were there for each other at the end of the day, and that to me is friendship. You don't have to be on someone's shoulder 24 hours a day to know that they're not your friend. I've got friends in the outside world that I don't speak to for months, but if I really know I need them, they're there. Saying that, I don't have many friends on the outside world, and I came into Big Brother to make new friends. And I hope, someone like Mark, for example, that we will be friends forever. I do feel like I've lost an arm, if that makes sense. Like, part of my body has been took off and gone. And I am going to miss him.
Some of the housemates are talking about Simon.
One thing I will say is it'll be interesting to see whether Simon thinks he's safe again and starts getting a bit leery, do you know what I mean?
Do you think he would?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
Leave him alone, he'll you trump you.
I don't trust him, but he has entertained me a lot more. Like, I feel he's been nice. Like,
Yeah,
I don't find him funny.
No, I don't find him funny, but I'm just like...
At times he entertains me, if I'm being honest.
Look, one thing I would say is, he thought he was going tonight, last night, okay? When they said Mark, he burst out crying. And I thought to myself, well, that's either one or two things. Firstly, it's genuine shock and upset for Mark that Mark's gone and he is still here.
Or it's elation that he's
Or
staying.
it is attention because he
burst out crying
here.
like somebody had died.
Yeah. You know,
That's what it's all about, yeah.
he's an actor. That's his job.
What's really started to grate on me is, like, even when we was talking about Mark, he stands up and, well, you know, guys, I've had a really tough time in here.
That's why I said it to him.
Every time, every time.
He literally was on
So
deep
self-absorbed.
If you've got £20, he's got £30.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Tenerife 11 Reef situation.
What have you been?
I knew that were coming.
Les Mis in like London. He's been in Les Mis in New York. He's done it in Broadway.
Right, we get the picture.
And for once I get to say something and not be shouted down.
Yeah.
Harry, be quiet. You're wrong. You can't say that.
Yeah, Harry, honestly.
Or even getting it in the background, and I'm like...
I was like you in the first few days when he came in, though. He fucking got to me, put it that way.
Alright, I've got a question for you. If you would like to see one person in the diary room, who'd it be?
Simon.
Yeah.
Do you think?
See, that's what they do. They gang up on people all the time. It's the same thing. Do you know what? It's only the new people. They keep picking on them, like.
1:22 p.m. Helen is talking to Big Brother about what she's observed from the bunker.
Harriet is an absolute manipulating bitch. I've got her absolutely sussed. Well, we all do. She wants everyone to feel sorry for her. She wants everyone to think that she's scared of Mark because she thinks that'll go in her favour. She's all over Nick like a rash. I don't even think she likes Nick. I think she's just being tactical. I think she's just using him to the best of her ability. I think that's what Nick likes about her. I think he likes to feel a bit whipped. Literally. I like Jade. She really does have Nick's best interests at heart, and she isn't jealous of Harry. I thought she'd be jealous of his relationship with Harry. She isn't. I don't think she likes Nick in that way. I think she's just genuinely a good friend to him, and she's trying to look out for him. She knows he's got a very good chance of getting to the final and possibly winning, and she's pushing him in the right direction, and that shows she's a good person. If I've got anyone wrong, it'd be her, definitely. And Joel. I'm interested to see what Joel's really like. I've just not found him entertaining, really. But I might do in the house. After what Mark said, my mind will probably be swayed when I go in, because he does sound like he's a good housemate. But Jade's probably the one that I got wrong the most.
Brian is talking to Nikki about Helen.
She's actually really straightforward. No, I think she didn't know and used to with Gerald. But I really like Nikki. She's actually really straightforward and to the point, and I really like that. To be fair, so she does really think a lot. Well, she does think something. Yeah, I know she is into that. I know. But I don't think it's just that's her. Because you know where you stand with someone, it just tells you what you think, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For something like, whether you like it or not, you know where you stand with them.
Yeah.
Don't you? Yeah, I do now as well. Rather than someone being all nice and smart and like, you are. And then as soon as they walk away, they're calling you a mug. Do you know what I mean?
Some of the housemates are discussing social media.
Do you know, I actually don't really use Twitter, but how many followers did you have before you came in here?
About 50.
50,000?
50, no, just 50.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, how
I
many did you?
I don't do Twitter.
No, but how many followers did you end up with after the show?
About 100. Honestly, I don't know. I came off Twitter, basically. I just came off Twitter.
But you're not really using it?
No.
In the bunker, Nikki is talking about relationships.
I hate casual. I want commitment, but then I get bored. As soon as I've got the commitment, I'm bored. When I have sex, I fall in love. I can't help it.
What?
And then,
what? What? Just if you just have a shag, you fall in love?
Not overly, but I get very attached. And
So in other words, you'll wait till you like the person to have sex. You won't just bang
yeah,
someone
that's
and
what
night
I
out.
do.
Yeah,
So
no,
you did say you don't have casual
but that's
sex,
like,
didn't you?
now I'm in my 30s, I want sex all the time. I don't know what's happened to me. And
I used to be like that.
And this is why I get, like, needy if I like a guy. I
Get
think...
a vibrator.
Because I don't like sleeping around. I can't do it. I just can't. I need just one guy.
That's all I wanted. I didn't want to sleep around. I just wanted one person to do that with, but it just doesn't work out like that, because fucking people like mind games too much and control.
I think relationships are completely different now because of social media.
Yeah.
It's a breeding ground of jealousy. Because even like the littlest thing, like you could be pictured in a photo with another girl or anything.
I fucking hate people who put the relationship on Twitter.
God.
On Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Just feed
Oh, my baby, look what I've woke up to. That's great, but we don't want to fucking see it. No one cares.
No one cares.
You give him birth and there's a photo on fucking Facebook an hour later. What are you doing?
That's mad.
Why are you doing that?
Or what about when people are in hospital with their arm on a drip and they're like...
Fuck off. I hate stuff like that. I hate stuff like that.
Oh, it is a kind of attention-seeking thing, isn't it? When you stick with stuff like that.
When people check in at the hospital Here again. Oh, die while you're there then, please, you fucking boring bastard.
Oh, she's back.
I hate you.
Big Brother legend Helen went in all guns blazing and wiped out the competition. She may have taken home the Big Brother crown, but she definitely made some enemies along the way. Now, someone who did manage to stay on the right side of her through all of it was this man. It's Mark. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Is it weird?
It's crazy to be back. Honestly, I can't believe it.
What do you think about what's happening in there?
I'm loving it at the minute.
With the whole time bomb bunker thing.
I think the time bomb bunker is amazing. I just want to watch them in the bunker. I don't actually want to watch the house. There's only so long you can watch people just staying in bed and moaning about food. So I'm loving the bunker at the minute. I can't wait for them to go back in.
Let's talk about Helen. Obviously, you lived with her.
Yeah.
What was it like first time round? What is she like to live with?
Well, in the house, me and Helen were really good friends. In the house. But I'm not going to lie, I've got to be fair. I've got to be fair to her. As a housemate, she was one of my best friends in there. If you're friends with her, she looks after you, she'll defend you. And she's going to do in the house this week what I've wanted people to do for a long time. I want to see the fireworks and I want to see the drama. And it pains me to say it, but she is the right woman for the job.
How did you manage to stay on the right side of her? And if you could speak to any of those unknowing housemates that they're about to be unleashed on, what advice would you give them with regard to Helen?
It's not real life. Do you know what I mean? Helen's in there for the reason. She's in there to stir it up. If you watched last year's house, you know what to expect from her. Just take it with a pinch of salt and don't take anything too personal.
Her and Mark seem to have formed quite a tight bond.
Absolutely.
Perfect partners in crime?
I think they could be. I'm a little bit worried though because Mark on his own I think is fantastic. I don't know if Helen's going to be a bad influence on Mark. She can be a little bit overpowering, whereas Mark, he keeps it to banter. So I worry a little bit if they do kind of get together, then it's going to be uncomfortable to watch.
Get together in what way, do you mean?
I didn't mean in that way. But we'll see, I'm not sure.
What do you predict will happen when they go back in tonight?
There's going to be fireworks. I cannot wait. I have wanted kickoffs and drama since day one, and I was getting tired. I was getting bored, honestly. It's going to go through the roof this week.
Well, your wish may about to be granted.
All right.
Just stay there for a few more minutes. Right, don't go anywhere because we've still got more old friends ready to dish the dirt on what it's really like to live with our Big Brother legends. Plus, Mark, Brian, Helen and Nikki will be catapulted back into the house live. Welcome back to Big Brother Time Bomb Live. Whoa! Now, on Friday night, 3 of Big Brother's all-time greatest housemates were resurrected and thrust back into the house. Almost back into the house. Brian Bello, Helen Wood and Nikki Graham have been in hiding alongside Mark in our secret time bomb bunker. Now, they may have been kept out of harm's way, but tonight, all of that comes to an end. Very soon, our 4 stowaways will nominate the first housemate they want to see face eviction this Friday before we release them into the main house. Timewarp week is well and truly on. OK, but now let's go back to yesterday. And there's some special chemistry brewing in the bunker. And Mark is in his element.
2:34 p.m. Joel has come to talk to Big Brother.
Since Mark's gone, I think everyone is more relaxed in the sense that they're not worried about what's going to happen if Mark comes into a room. Is Mark going to pull us off our beds? Is he going to smack us with pillows? Is he going to scream in our ears? So, you know, we're more relaxed. I mean, obviously he's gone and he is a loss to the house in bad ways and good ways. But, you know, I think we are moving on.
Mark is sharing his love of science and superheroes.
Do you know anything about superheroes? You do as well. Don't you do a little bit, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. You know the way I'm saying it, like chemistry and biology? Well,
Yeah.
the chemical element for Iron Man would be iron, would you say? Yeah, Fe26. Every one of them has a hidden one. The Hulk became the Hulk from gamma radiation.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This one here is my favourite one. What could you say about Green Lantern?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
He has the power, the will, mind power. I was thinking, what can I do?
Yeah.
But all his constructs that he does with his ring, all are emerald green.
Yeah.
But if you see the colour emerald green in the spectrum, you have to turn it to 540 nanometres.
Ah.
It's good, isn't it?
That's well good.
Jack isn't missing Mark.
I'm so fucking happy today. Just with the fact we can talk about
So
stuff and not be like rudely interrupted. I'm ridiculously happy.
You never ever spoke up to Mark though, and now you're saying.
No, but I did though, Chloe.
Like a few people have said. A few people never really said up to him after all his jokes, and now he's gone. They're like, oh, thank God he's gone, and I'm like, what?
If I had a problem to him, what did I say? I told him in the wishing well. I said to him, you go too far. I said, I know you're a wanker. I said, but if I tell you you're a wanker, you're not going to change. He entertained me. I got what he was about. If he was going around going, caw, and I said, stop it, he'd keep doing it. That's the thing. So that's the difference.
True, because I used to ask him to stop and he'd do it more.
I tried numerous different ways of
Dealing with
taking
it.
that approach.
Yeah, there were just
whether
approaches.
saying, look, stop doing it, whether to play along with it. And then at the end, one time, you probably noticed that night, I just tried to ignore it.
Yeah.
Because he once said, I get a reaction, and that's why I do it.
Yeah.
Because he said to someone, oh, I really hate that. And he says, oh, yeah, well, that's why I do it more. Was it you?
I said, I hate it when you call me fake or too
Yeah,
fake,
and he
because
says,
I'm not.
oh,
And
that's
he's
why I
like,
do it.
that's why I do it, and I'm going to do it more and more and more.
I think he did like you, but I think he got a buzz out of winding you up. But he did
Yeah.
like you. I think
he would say that to you though, because he knew you'd tell
in
him.
the diary room though, he said you were a nice girl. He said you're a lovely girl. I think he said you were naive.
£5:44 p.m. Big Brother has called the Time Warp housemates to the diary room.
Hello, Mark, Helen, Nikki, and Brian.
Hi.
Your secret spying session is about to go to a whole new level.
Yes.
To begin with, Big Brother's going to give you the opportunity to pose searching questions for all the housemates, which they will then have to answer honestly in front of one another. After this, you will be entrusted with an extra special, extra exclusive power. This power will give you access to the housemates' most private thoughts and innermost feelings. Today, Time Warp housemates,
God.
you get to take over the diary room.
Oh, I've always wanted to do this.
You will have the opportunity to call 3 housemates to the diary room for further interrogation. After all, this week's nominations are entirely down to the 4 of you.
It's now time for the house to face questions from the Time Warp housemates. They think they'll be answering questions from viewers of Bit on the Side.
I'm getting crucified.
Yeah, you're not.
Don't know what you're smiling at.
Question for Jade. Models don't walk on their toes. Why are you doing this?
Okay, so let me answer. So when I was trained to walk, and I get continually trained, we walk on our toes when we don't have heels on.
It's a lie.
But what a stupid thing.
It's half habit and half train and walking on my toes.
That's how you've been taught, that's fair.
It's a question for Joel.
Oh.
How do you feel about Harry using Nick?
Harry, you've made it quite clear that in the house you want to make money, and I understand that, and your agent is going to sell stories, and I think that that's great.
Go on, Joel.
It's arguable, and it could arguably be put across that you would spend time he would spend time in your bed and so on, because there's no doubt that that would generate an income for you on the outside, which is you're achieving what you want to.
Checkmate.
Hi, John.
Told you, he is a man. That's why I love him. This is why I love him.
Look at the distance between them two now.
I do appreciate that's how it looks. However, as I've stated before, I find girls attractive as well. So if I share a bed with Chloe, does that mean I'm using Chloe for airtime? Because we could say that me and Chloe are getting it on.
No, you know Nick was popular.
I do work in the adult industry. Most of my clients are men who want to find me single, who want to find me available, who want to find me attractive, because that's how they portray me, and that is how I make my money. I agree with some points, but for me it would be a lot better to appear very, very single on a TV show.
Okay, well done. Thanks.
Oh, look at Nick's face.
Question for Jade. Ooh. Are you jealous that Harry has taken Nick away from you?
Oh, does someone think I'm jealous?
Now you know the story.
Was that it? Is that what you...
Alright, guys. No, I'm absolutely not jealous that Harry has taken Nick away from me in the house. Me and Nick still have our relationship, we still have our friendship. That has not been taken away from me in any way, shape or form. And I absolutely love what Harry and Nick have, so I'm absolutely not jealous. I'm liking it all.
No, you don't like what they've got.
Listen.
Question for Jack.
Someone gone in here, have they?
What would your message be to your adoring fans?
Oh, you evil bastard.
Firstly, that is a fantastic question, and literally I'd like to just thank anyone, obviously, on the outside
You've got fans.
that's supported me throughout the process.
All right, come on, David Cameron.
For whoever wrote that, like, and whoever has supported me, that's literally just put a massive, massive smile on my face. Like, that's ridiculously nice, and I'm just doing it for the little guy, really, the same as... Thank you very much, literally, thank you so much.
Shut up.
He thinks he's going to win.
Question for Harry. How do you think your boyfriend would feel about you and Nick?
See, it's obvious she has a boyfriend.
No, she hasn't even said that's not true.
For a start, I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh, she is now.
You know, me and Nick is very good to me in here because, like I said, I do have problems sleeping.
You're in for a sleepless night tonight, Harry.
It's good to actually have someone like Nick who is there for me and calms me down.
What is he, a fucking teddy?
Danny, you nominated Sam for wanting to be famous.
Yep.
You've been on other reality shows, so what's the difference?
There's a difference between being famous and wanting to achieve goals. My goal is to have a bit of stability in my life. Me being on other reality shows wasn't about being famous. Thought it might give me a platform to do that extra bit of stability, and that's my reason why. So
That's all I've said as well, mind.
but
in an industry that I want to be
There's a
in.
bit of a difference because I'm 29 now. I'm old.
Yeah.
A few years older than you.
Older than who? Older than Sam?
Sam, 27, no 28.
Are you fucking joking?
What?
I thought Sam were about 36.
No, she said 27.
Yeah, but mine's definitely not about being famous. I just want to achieve things. So.
That was a cop-out answer. I don't believe that answer at all. Don't
What
believe
about Danny?
No,
I want
I
Joel
love
to
Danny.
say
I love Danny.
something.
I love him. But that wasn't true.
No.
I like
It's
Danny,
the same
but it's
thing.
not right.
It's the same thing. It's the same answer.
Oh, question for Nick. How would your parents feel about you being a bed hopper?
He's just getting slaughtered, isn't he?
Oh my god.
Probably quite disappointed if that's how it looks on the outside. Nobody likes to look like a bed hopper or disingenuine to one person to another.
It's getting to him.
Yeah.
Proper getting to him. Harry's getting pied.
I'd imagine if that's what it looks like, naturally they're going to be disappointed, but that's the way it is, and so carry on, that's it's going to change. It is changing.
Nick's come out the worst.
Oh my God, he's going to be crying tonight. We're going to have him crying. He's going to dump.
I feel bad. I feel bad.
Something tells me Nick won't be the only one in tears later on tonight. Now, Big Brother legend and superfan Brian Bello loved his time in the house so much that he's decided to do it all again. Yeah! But what can we expect from him? These girls should know. It's Sam and Amanda! I'm kind of reliving all of my Big Brother dreams in one night. It's amazing, I love it. So you girls were obviously in the same year with Brian. So what was he like to live with then?
Oh, Brian, he was just the best housemate. Like, he was so much fun. He brought, like, so much laughter to the house. He's got so much energy. But no, he's just the best housemate, really. And I think these guys are lucky to have him back.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're lucky to have him back as well. Helen, obviously, hugely dominating character. And Nikki, full-on, hugely dominating character. What is he like when he's faced with people like that? How does he normally get on with
I don't think he
tough cookies?
Yeah, I think he doesn't handle confrontation that well. Like,
Yeah.
I think he kind of awkwardly giggles and stuff, like when he finds like situations really awkward.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he can stick up for himself when he knows something's wrong. Like back in the house when we were in with Charlie and Brian, and Charlie really upset Brian, and like we all thought like she was just going to really walk over him, but he did stick up for himself. So I think that if anything happens in the house, he will have his say.
So do you think people will underestimate him maybe?
Yes,
For being too
definitely.
much of a nice guy and that maybe
Yeah.
he won't kind of bring it?
Yeah, but I think he will, definitely. I don't think he'll let anybody walk over him.
Good, because we love Brian. He also has said quite a lot before he went in. I had a chat with him as well, and he said, I just want to bring fun. They just all need to start having a little bit of fun in that house and stop looking bored and taking it so seriously. Was he good at that? Was he good at creating stuff to do in there?
Absolutely.
definitely.
He was like up, like one of the earliest up, one of the latest going bed, like up at 7 wanting to party, going bed at like 7 the next morning wanting to party. Like,
But we love that.
But we loved it. I think
We were
it
the same.
makes it perfect for a housemate because you do need someone to entertain you in there, and I think Brian's the perfect person.
What do you think is going to happen when they return to the house tonight? What do you predict?
Well, I think it's going to go like absolutely crazy. I think it's going to be a big shock for all the housemates, but I just think it's what we need right now just to spice it all up. You've got your big characters such as like Helen and Nikki.
Yeah.
I think things are going to go off there, and then Brian's just going to go mental, like running around the house, having fun. And I just think that's what we need right now. I can't wait.
I can't wait to get in there. Girls, thank you so much. Thank you. Right, it's time for a break, but if you were thinking about going anywhere, then you better know yourself. Because after the break, Ashalene is going to be letting rip on what it's like to live with tantrum tearaway Nikki. Plus, we are looming ever closer to Mark and the Timewarp housemates returning to the house. See you very soon.
Attention, Big Brother viewers, it's competition time. How would you like a cool 20k in your bank account? The Bank of Big Brother has a cheque for an eye-watering £20,000 to give away. So to be in with a chance to win, just text BB to 65515, or you can post your name and phone number to BB, PO Box 7557, Derby, DE1 0NP. Text costs £1.50 plus one message at standard network rate. Lines close on the date shown on screen and 3 days later for postal entries. For rules and winners, go to channel5.com/win.
Welcome back to Big Brother Time Bomb Live. Timewarp Week is well underway, and already we've seen 3 Big Brother legends make the quantum leap from the past into the present. But the rest of the house have absolutely no idea until this evening. Later on, Brian, Helen and Nikki will join forces with Mark and nominate one housemate to face eviction this Friday. And before the dust has even had a chance to settle, we'll be launching them back into the main house live. But before all of that, let's rewind to yesterday, where Harry, Sam and Nick are about to get more than they bargained for in the diary room.
6:45 p.m. The Timewarp housemates are settling in for the second part of their secret task. Earlier they chose Harry, Nick and Sam to face a series of questions they think are from viewers but have really been written by the Time Warpers.
Looking forward to this. Not.
Do you think you were put up for nomination because you were guilty by association with Mark?
I think that there might have been elements to that because we were so close and he was a bit of an asshole to the whole group.
Don't worry, I'll be back to do it again.
But that was just him playing up to the cameras, playing the game.
Oh, I can't bear it anymore.
Do you feel that Harry's relationship status has changed a few times in the house?
Yeah, she originally came in with a wife, which was quite confusing. But she sort of said she was committed to somebody, but when she sort of elaborated on the situation, she said that she'd actually had tied the situation to a close, and she wasn't with the guy any longer. You know, I'm going to take her on face value, and I've got to believe somebody until proven wrong.
How would you like the public to see you?
I'm not here to dampen myself down. I'm not here to play up to the cameras. I'm not here to act any differently, you know. If they hate me for that, then that's not my problem, because that is who I am, and I have people out there who love me and care about me and think I'm great just the way I am.
All right, Oprah Winfrey.
I think she's sort of modelling herself on you, but doing it really badly.
Badly though.
Everyone hates someone, it may as well be me.
If that's not an insecure person, I don't know what it is.
Do you feel that anybody uses you?
I don't feel that Harry uses me within the house at all. Hopefully not. I genuinely click with this person. I genuinely enjoy spending time with her.
Mad about her.
He's gonna get his heart fucking broke.
He's absolutely besotted with her.
Why?
He's very submissive, that's why, Nicky.
Yeah, that's right. He's like a dominant woman.
Yeah, he likes a dominant woman.
If you had to evict someone from the house, who would you choose and why?
Don't say Simon.
I feel like Simon wants to be more involved, but he's not quite. And there's parts of me that think, do you know what, he'd probably be more comfortable and be more at ease at home with his partner. Harry's kind of just bitching about him behind his back, really.
Please, no more.
I'm really bad at these questions, so yeah.
Maybe you should be his friend then.
Yeah, be a friend, Simon.
Do you feel that you are not interacting with the other housemates as much because of Harry?
I am being very rude and selfish lying in bed like that. I am maybe in the honeymoon phase where I'm absolutely craving cuddles and stuff like that. And I do really enjoy it, and it does sort of make me feel less, less anxiety and less stress.
Oh.
Thank you, Sam.
Love ya, bye! Mustachio question, but I'm shaving it for later. Oh, so proud.
Jesus Christ.
I can't help but cringe.
On the outside, would you continue to have a romantic relationship with Nick?
I'm not in a romantic relationship with Nick, so the answer to that would be no. He's been a great support to me in here, so I owe him a lot.
He's in a relationship, he's in the honeymoon stage, she's all that things, and she's there, we're just mates.
Friend.
But yeah, they kiss like a couple of times on the do.
She described him like a teddy.
Like a teddy, yeah, exactly.
Would you like a relationship with Harry on the outside?
Oh, it's way too soon to say. Like, so far I've said, would we get together on the outside? Probably not. But I'm open to anything, and if it continues to grow and stuff like that, then we'll see what happens. You can't say no to anything in life,
Oh, he's so sweet and simple.
That's horrible, falling in love with someone in there.
Oh, I love
You say what you want to say, what do you think?
She's vile. She friend zones him whenever convenient, which fucks me off because he's fucking around with his head. He doesn't know what, but he's doing nothing but sticking up for her, which I just think's so sweet.
I'm gonna rescue him.
You better rescue
I think he needs something.
Nikki is on the prowl and she is feline honey. Now, in just a short while, Nikki Graham is going to be unleashed on the house. But what is underneath those famous tantrums? I think our next guest might be able to shed a little bit of light. It's Ashley! Treated this evening. Right, you and Nikki live together in the Big Brother house. What is she like? What is she like to live with?
She's an absolute nightmare to live with. Absolute nightmare. I mean, she's the diva of all divas. She gives Mariah Carey a run for her money. I mean, but I love her. I just adore her, and she is TV gold, and she is actually a legend.
Isn't she?
She is a Big Brother legend. Unlike the other spawn of Satan that's in there with her. I forget her name, but that thing, I mean, she's not a legend. Brian is, and Nikki is.
Okay. Let's get on to a comment that is possibly my line of the series.
Love it already,
Last night. I am Beyonce, and she's just my backing dancer. If they were to clash, Helen is a huge dominating force. Who do you think would come out on top?
I think lyrically, Helen would, because Nikki's not very confrontational. But I disagree with her comment about Beyonce. I do agree that she is Beyonce, but I don't think Helen's the backing dancer. I think she's the person that brought the ticket to watch. Oh, no. She didn't buy a ticket. Her client brought the ticket for her.
Is not a fan of Helen. I think we've just found another housemate to say. Which of the housemates, apart from Helen, needs to know themselves?
None of them, just Helen.
Just Helen. What do you think to the housemates that are in there?
I actually quite enjoy them, and I think that they're just nice, easygoing people.
Yeah.
I know that sometimes that's not the greatest TV, but I enjoy watching them. There's not one person that I particularly hate.
What do you predict is going to happen when they go in?
I predict, which is really unfortunate for Mark, because I think he was on a winning streak, I predict that he's now with the spawn of Satan. I forget her name. And now that they've teamed up, I think it's going to be really detrimental to his Big Brother health, if you like. And I think people will judge him now because of that.
Fingers crossed, Mark can pull through. Ashleen, thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, we've not got long until Mark and our Timewarp housemates make their shock return to the house. But before they do, our resident behavioural expert, Judy James, is going to be hacking into their minds to reveal what impact they could have on our class of 2015. It's all coming your way after the break. Welcome back to Big Brother Time Bomb Live. So on Friday night, Big Brother pulled a fast one as Mark was ushered out of the house in a fake eviction. But it wasn't long before he crept straight back into our secret time bomb bunker, where he was joined by our famous blasts from the past, Brian Bello, Helen Wood and Nikki Graham. After 48 hours of living in close quarters, tonight all four will be let loose live to run riot. But before all of that, it's time for our final instalment from yesterday. I'm so sorry. And Jack wants to raise a toast to his old buddy Mark.
10:53 p.m. Mark is the topic of conversation at the dining table.
He come in the door, being a massive wanker, and we played him at his own game. He fucking lost, and now he's out the fucking door. I will drink to that. What a twat.
Jackie,
baby.
you did like him.
As I say, I'd have a conversation with him. Sorry, Jay.
When people are drunk, that's when all the truth comes out.
But I told him, I said in the bathroom.
I really appreciated you sticking up.
Yeah, we had a chat, and I said to him, look, you're a wanker, you know you are, but you're not going to change that
was the
what I
thing, you could hold a
say.
grudge with him because he'd wink and he'd say, yeah, I know I'm a wanker and it's only a game, I'm not like this outside. So you'd be like, well, I'm being a dick.
But then I thought, are you? I thought, are you a game player? I thought, you are a game player, and you lost, Chloe. We won. We won. Me and Danny said that.
Won what? What have you won? You fucking bell end.
Big Brother has called Brian to the diary room.
Brian, as you know, this week, you, Helen, Mark and Nikki have complete control over who faces the public vote.
Yes.
Now it's time to start drawing up your battle plans.
Yeah.
Big Brother wants you to start discussing as a group which housemates are in danger and which housemates are safe.
It's quite hard though with them guys because they're, I don't know, like, I find them a little bit intimidating, I'll be honest with you. So, like, I say something and they just say, like, shh, Brian, like, what I have to say, like, isn't warranted. So then I just end up just being quiet. But yeah, I will try to, yep.
Right, guys, this is where we decide.
Right, I totally go against the Nick thing.
Why?
I don't want to put him through that. She's going.
Yeah, she's wrong.
As a safer bet.
No.
Put her up against Chloe.
There's no safer
And do you know what? Imagine Chloe doesn't go. Guess what happens to Nick? He falls further into the trap.
Yeah,
he won't go. So clever.
Right, can we all agree? We like Nick and this guy here. Where's he gone? Joel. Get him over here. Right.
Do you know what? Danny's very Magnolia. He
Get him
doesn't
over.
mean
I
any
like
harm,
him.
and he's a
Boring.
nice
Let him
guy.
stay safe because
Yeah.
boring ones like him stay to the end.
Sam has me between two of
No,
mine.
I disagree. She's neither here nor there.
Well, I put this to you. If he found out today that he was disliked, would he have sat there as arrogant
he'd
and
have
cocky?
shut the
No,
fuck
he
up.
fucking wouldn't, and that's what I don't like.
Leave this till tomorrow and we all go sleep and think about it.
Can we swap Danny with Chloe though, please?
I think maybe. Are you sure?
Don't, Nick, come on, that's silly. He's a normal bloke.
Well, Chloe's just the same as Danny.
At least she's not hypocritical.
You need someone in like Big Brother that you want to have a pint with.
Somebody you like.
Do you know what I mean? And that's
Oh, Brian, get a grip. I'm sorry, I disagree with you strongly on this.
Okay.
Let's leave till tomorrow. Leave till tomorrow.
I won't
No.
say my opinion in future.
Brian, 100% agree with you, mate, but you know what? I just wanted to end this shit so I can get a drink.
That's why I didn't say anything in the beginning. I didn't say anything for the questions earlier on.
Brian, listen to me, listen. I'm agreeing with you, but you know what? Just for the sake of it, what I'm saying is, let us sleep on it.
I know we're sleep on it.
Let him sleep better.
Yeah, you know what? Let him sleep.
Brian, that's not true.
No.
We've all said stuff about individuals.
No, we have
and
all
we've
discussed it, but I've done it all day today. I've done it all day. I've given up. No, because I've done it all day today. I've done it in a diary room. No, I've done it all day today. No, Nick, no, you've done it all day today.
Oh, don't worry. He's in the green.
He's in the green.
Don't worry, Brian. You will always be a winner to us. Now, it's not long until the past meets the present. But what can we expect from our vintage visitors? If only we could get into their minds. If only there was a woman that could help. Judy James can help. I have been waiting all the series to do this with you. What do you make to the Timewarp housemates?
I am so glad to see Brian there. He is my favourite winner ever. And I just really finger wagging. It's just so good because he's one of those housemates that I love the rows like everybody else and I love all the aggro and everything, but he's just good fun. He's a really nice guy, but totally entertaining by being funny. And I think we need to remember that that's an alternative to all the endless rows as well. He's brilliant. I
don't know what you're talking about. What rows? Really? I mean, what could you be talking about? Mark and Helen, talk to me about them too.
Melon. I think we've learnt two things about Mark. Number one, we've seen his side that he does want to be liked, and I loved it when he was on the catwalk with you when he came out. He was just melting at the fact that people liked him.
He was so deflated at the beginning, though, wasn't he? When he came out, you could see that he was gutted.
Yeah.
And in that instant, when we told him.
He was just, and I think that's seeing the real Mark for the first time because we've got all this big bravado act and everything, but he was just like, I want to be liked. But the other thing is that we've seen him absolutely fearful because I think he was terrified when Helen walked in. You could hear his balls drop to the floor and he climbed down there.
But I think the balls dropped to the floor because something else rose to the ceiling.
He seemed quite excited. He has been quite excited. The thing that I love, though, what happened to his... she'll pick him up again eventually. What happened to the Dublin banter? I was dying for him to say the things to Helen that he's been saying to the other women in the house, all the rudeness. But the rudest he got was, "Oh, you only look 20." I thought, oh, coward.
A couple of people have said tonight, Aisling and Mark said that they're worried at what might happen to Mark if Helen is too attached. Do you feel the same?
I think he's got an interesting moral dilemma now. When he goes back into the house, he either goes with Brian and he goes to the guys and they create a really good fun guy pack, or he stays with Helen. And Helen is very much her modus operandi is to get the guys under her wing and then get them as her gang and then fight the rest of the crowd. So that would be very much down to Mark as to which side he takes when he gets back in there.
What do you think will happen tonight?
It's
When they go back in, everyone's going, it's going to be fireworks! What do you think?
It is going to be like Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, but I think, don't forget, Nikki wants to get back on stage again. She's like Sunset Boulevard, she's making a return. So I think she'll just be interested in being centre stage, and she will go around and do her koala thing on everybody, and they'll be really excited to see everybody. So I think they'll get swamped with love initially, and then it would be interesting to see if they can then turn that into the fireworks. It will be fireworks, but I'm hoping it's going to be fun and games fireworks.
Yeah. Judy, I miss you.
I've missed you
Thank
too.
you so much. Judy James. Right, it's time for a break, but please don't go anywhere. We are just minutes away from Mark and our 3 Big Brother legends returning to the house. I promise we'll be back very soon, and I promise it's going to happen. Now, for the past 48 hours, Mark and Big Brother legends Brian Bellow, Helen Wood and Nikki Graham have been in hiding in our secret time bomb bunker until now. Their mission will be to decide who faces eviction on Friday. Now, they're about to reveal themselves to the housemates and reveal their first nomination. So, let's hand over to Big Brother.
I've got loads.
I'll pull that out. Yeah, I'll say
This is Big Brother. Will all housemates gather at the sofas immediately?
They can't get me because I'm upstairs. So if I'm evicted...
Who's sitting in Jojo's bed? I'm stopped quickly.
Evict me.
Yeah, but the guy's doing it.
Probably not an eviction.
Yeah, he's not very security on stand.
Evict me. Try it.
I knew Friday Night Guy was here for some reason. I knew it was here for some reason.
All housemates should gather at the sofas immediately.
Yeah, it's important. Guys.
Come in.
The song, we didn't even
Who's it?
Mine. Guys, let's go. Sam. Sit here. It was immediately. Oh, Jesus.
Guys, whatever happens, good luck.
See you later.
Do you not think face-to-face nominations now?
I don't know.
No, the way he said it, it's like it's now. They wouldn't have stopped the music. They would have kept the music playing.
You're not going anywhere. Do you want to go back in?
Fucking sure I do.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Mate.
We'll get to watch everything that they're saying.
The 4 of you will have complete control over who faces the public vote.
I love you. You see how people are fake.
Well, here he is in his dressing gown. I want to go to fucking sleep.
He does actually think he's king of the house.
All he does is moan, bitch.
Oh, she thinks she's so desirable.
What are you doing?
Harriet is an absolute manipulating bitch.
I just want to rescue him from that trog.
Would you like a relationship with Harry on the outside?
Oh, it's way too soon to say.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
I can't help but cringe.
I'm not in a romantic relationship with Nick.
Oh, you evil bastard.
He fucking lost and now he's out the fucking door. I will drink to that.
Mark was a bit of an asshole to the whole group.
Don't worry, I'll be back to do it again.
Fuck him.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Come in the house! Come in the house, I dare you, you fucking...
Shut up! It could have been any.
Hello, Mark, Nikki, Helen, and Brian.
Oh no.
Have you been enjoying watching the housemates for the past 48 hours?
Yes. Quality.
As you know, this week you will have complete control of nominations. Their time is in your hands.
So much, Jack.
Have I just ruined?
No, gosh.
You can meet Nikki, Graham, and Brian.
Quiet.
Helen, can you give the name of the first housemate you have all chosen to nominate and your reasons for this nomination?
I can. As a group, we've decided we'd like to nominate Harry. Our reasons for nominating Harry. First of all, we came into the house. We were aware that Mark didn't really see eye to eye with her. He didn't mention anything about it. He just said, I want you to make your own observations and, you decide what you think. Yeah. She lies. She's a barefaced liar. She's using Nick. She friend zones him all the time, but then leads him up the garden path. We also think that she could be a hindrance to him perhaps being a winner. And also today, she sat there, completely contradicted herself and said something to do with she wants to do the washing for everyone. I like doing the washing for everyone. I've asked everyone, do they want the washing doing? And then because Simon, after her offering, said that he'd like his doing, she's took the piss out of him and said a 46-year-old man. I didn't expect a 46-year-old man to say that. It's just double standards, and the reason why she said that is because she knows that he'd probably nominate her. She wanted to do everyone's washing, who'd probably, she's done the people's washing who are popular, and she needs to stay on the right side of them. But Simon's not popular, so she doesn't need to stay on the right side of him.
To confirm, Harry will face the public vote this week.
Good.
She will be joined by other housemates as you decide who will face nomination over the coming days.
Cool.
Timewarp housemates, before you enter the house, do you have a message for your new housemates?
It's time to welcome your new guests. Thanks for cleaning the house earlier.
We're about to show you something else.
The bitch is back.
What's up, fuckers? Can't get rid of me.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. You're getting this close. Oh my god, you get that. And then I'll sleep in the I'm sleeping next to you. Oh my god, what's
Have you seen me cry all day? I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. You be you, trust me. Oh, you be you. I love you. Pay for me.
You're right.
Are you okay?
I've been saying all day, man.
Calm the horse.
Don't worry, you're doing fine, okay? Come on.
I can't wait to take you out so hard.
Not too bad. It's fine, guys. Nice to meet you. Oh no, I'm a bit of a 6'4". I'm not so good.
How are you?
I didn't return now.
Yeah.
Just make sure you do that.
We've just speculated all day.
No, we've been watching. We're just saying, oh shit, they're fucking gloves.
Sorry, but we've seen everything. Yeah, we've seen everything this weekend. Is this? Oh God, yeah. Hi, Harry. I'm sorry. Sorry, you've been nominated. I know. This is a bit awkward. So no one else said hello. Oh God, yeah. It's been. We've been in the room.
It's got to be done. I knew it was going to happen anyway. We said that Mark was in the same house with it, and I know if Mark's in the same house, I'm going to get it.
Oh God, yeah. It's been a bit of a. It's been a bit manic. I'll be honest with you. This is well crazy. This is proper crazy. Hello.
to be nominated by the Timewarp housemates, but the rest of the house are not safe yet because throughout the week, Mark, Brian, Helen and Nikki will be putting a few more housemates in the firing line. Plus, as Timewarp week continues, we may be seeing a few more familiar faces return to the house that made them famous. That's it for tonight. I just want to keep watching it. As ever, you can keep up to date with all the house news at the Big Brother website, and I'm going to be taking part in a Twitter chat right after the show, so if you want to get involved, simply tweet your questions using the hashtag AskEmmaWillis. I'm going to be back live on Friday night at 9 p.m. for our 8th live eviction. Thanks so much for watching. Good night.
You know, it's insane because no matter how many times.
Because you were like this for the dining door. I was like, fuck's sake. God, you thought it was upside down.
I'm so starstruck by everybody there. I think you're amazing.
So different though. You look, when I first saw you, I couldn't recognise you. You look so different.
I've said bad things about Helen in our house.
I haven't.
I know you've called me vile. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't lie though. I'd say.
Don't worry, it's fine. I'm at house. It's fine.
That's Brian Bello, yeah.
She's crying then.
That's mental. I can't take it all in, really. Who is she?
Brilliant.
But they're not staying here, are they? Where? They're staying at the same house.
Now what? Let's go. Let's go. It's just not over here. Yeah,
I can't believe it.
I can't
believe it.
Really? Yeah. Oh my God, thank you so much. Am I allowed to say that? Yeah. Oh my God. Everyone loves so proud. On Twitter, did it?
Have you been singing this the whole time?
You need to go back to how you were though at the beginning. Yeah. You need to like you're too worried about other things. Just be yourself and relax.
Thank you. I'm so glad there's a Northern bird here. Thank you so much.
No, you're all right.
Are you glad to be back?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it when I got the call. I was like, I'm going back here.